The word woman could cost your nonprofit hundreds of thousands in funding. I wish I was kidding. No diversity, no inclusion, no minority. Social justice, forget it. The White House claims there is no banned words list, but each agency is now expected to follow executive order compliance, so does it really matter? The reality is certain words are getting certain applications tossed out. We are entering a new era in federal grant writing. If your nonprofit, city, or tribe relies on federal dollars to serve your community, this is just not semantics anymore. It's a very high-stakes censorship game. In 2025, under the Trump administration, entire categories of language are being quietly erased from the federal funding system. To make matters a little bit worse, the Department of Government Efficiency, i.e. DOGE, which still feels very awkward to say, they have taken over in April Grants.gov. Grants.gov is the central hub where all federal grants are posted. I actually made a full video on this already about that DOGE takeover and 4 steps you can take, and I'm gonna link it up at the end of this video. But in short, federal agencies can no longer post their own grants independently, like running their own competitions. Grant application deadlines are being delayed, programs are quietly vanishing, and now one office, i.e. DOGE, controls what shows up, when, and how it is worded, even if it's already been approved by the federal registrar. As I mentioned, there's no official list, but internal guidance from the National Science Foundation was leaked in early February. That, and then the New York Times, a bunch of other media outlets as well, they have built out their own list based on what they're seeing as being flagged. This is everything from literally inclusion, diversity, racial justice, cultural heritage, gender, LGBTQ, underrepresented, trauma, socioeconomic. I mean, these are pretty basic key words to describe the things that we're doing. Our list has well over 100+ words on it. I know, it's bananas. Why are women on the list and men aren't? These words are not bleeding liberal terms. These are foundational terms to just talk about mental health, food insecurity, the environment, housing, youth programs, to name a few. But now you say that word advocacy or mention the word barriers, and that gorgeous application you poured 200+ hours into might not even reach the reviewer. Here is the ethical dilemma that many of you are facing. Do you rewrite your mission to chase the money, or do you risk losing funding that your community depends on? First off, we will never tell you to abandon your mission, but what we are saying is that if you want to keep your work funded, we gotta play this game strategically. We analyzed the banned word list. We created a viable grant safe replacement list. We cross-checked that list with new president executive orders and made sure that it would still fly. A few examples would be, like, instead of using the word socioeconomic, just say financial conditions. This is the most absurd one, and I can't believe I'm gonna say it. Like, future me is gonna hate this. Instead of female, say childbearing adults. I know, it's completely messed up. Inclusive, all-encompassing. That's not gonna get flagged. We compiled this banned words and safe replacement guide, and it is in the description below if you wanna go grab that and just have it handy the next time you're working on a federal grant. So let's be real. You can play this game, but you don't have to accept it. This is more than grant strategy. It's definitely a coordinated political effort to censor the way we describe injustice. When the government bans words like equity, barrier, underrepresented, it's not just censorship, it's erasure, and we're seeing that in a lot of different ways. And spoiler, erasing the language does not erase the problem. But if you believe in using grants to create meaningful and measurable change, which we do, well, the best thing you can do is write that federal grant to the best of your ability and making some of these word choice changes. I know it's annoying, but it's worth doing it so we can still get your project funded and not flagged before it even gets to a reviewer. And also, take a few minutes this week to write your legislators. Even if it feels like you're shouting into a void, even if you've got a rep that's a complete dinglebat, or you've got a senator who's already an ally, you know, but they're buried in hate mail, they do need to hear from us. Because our goal, of course, is for you to be able to slip past these grant gatekeepers, especially if all of these grants are now getting filtered through DOGE. But if that gate gets locked for the next generation of nonprofits, we're all losing. My final word on this is that, does this make you all want to throw your hands up, quit grants altogether, go live under a rock, maybe in a yurt in the trees? I get it, I want to do the same thing. But here's the thing, no one is being left unimpacted right now. No industry, no person, no geography. So instead of running away from this because it is miserably hard and it's uncertain, I want you to try your best to settle into an endurance state of a mind. You are a marathoner. As per one of our core values here at Learn Grant Writing, I really encourage you to practice 10 minutes of self-care a day. 10 minutes reading a smutty novel or a bubble bath or taking a walk outside. Leave your phone at home or at work. Small self-care compounds just as much as it does to not take care of yourself. Download that banned words list and replacement guide. I'm gonna have it linked up below. Protect your proposals and let's keep your important work alive. See you in the next video.